Put him on a shorter lead for let you get past. Right, come on, because he's a big puppy. He just wants to lunge and play.
Oh,
he wants to play with every dog he sees.
Hey, puppy. How old is he?
He's just got a year March.
Oh, wow,
He's just still in puppy stages. Daft as a brush.
Yeah.
But he's strong as a bull.
Hasn't got all his manners yet.
I used to have staffies when I was growing up. They're beautiful.
I've just lost two at old age.
Yeah.
I had a dog. I could take him any way I wanted. Off the leader, did as he's told. Lovely dog, all round dog. But him, different kettle of fish.
Yeah.
I'm trying to train him in the countryside now by introducing him to sheep and cattle and horses, because they just don't know what they are. So they run over to them out of curiosity. But I'm surprised that you bent down there and went to stroke him, because lots of people are scared stiff of them because of the media. But it's not the dog, it's the owners.
They get this
mentality.
A lot of people get like preconception.
Yeah. Well, when the media come up with these stories where they maul people and get them on a muzzle, chip them, and it's all about the money. That's all it is.
I had them growing up in the 90s. And I had a black staff, and I remember, because I live south of here near London.
Right.
And I went to newsagents and sat outside with a dog, beautiful dog, and she was a rescue. And people wouldn't come in anywhere near the newsagents because the dog was there. I was like, seriously?
And Asa was nowhere near as big as this chap.
No.
But when people see the colour of his eyes, you think, ooh, they're just like standoffish. But that's why I'm very surprised you just bent down and stroked him straight away without hesitation. You can tell you've been around dogs.
You'd have told me if you'd have said no.
Well, the only reason why I put him on a short lead is because, like I say, they've been a puppy lunges to want to play with other dogs.
We had, my brother had a long-legged staff we used to walk around Cockfosters in London.
Whoa. Well,
she used to be off the lead, and she had such a big jaw, she used to hang off the trees.
That's what both of mine done, They used to bite the bark off the trees, rip trees to bits, carry trees home. I mean, for a little blue staff, he was strong as a bull, man. Bloody hell.
My brother's got a blue staff, she's coming up for 15.
But they never bothered anybody. They're really highly trained dogs. It's how you bring them up.
Yeah, totally.
My two were like all-round dogs, family dogs, house dogs, good guard dogs, and good watching. Like if you like come up behind me, it's a wonder sometimes he'd just stop and look at you, wait until you get past, then he start walking forward again. So he's got that in already. And I've never trained him to do that. He just does it himself.
It's amazing what they pick up.
But the real reason why there's such a big thing about these at the moment, the truth is, you know how all these immigrants are being let across the borders in every country? Well, in America, everybody's got guns to defend them, their wife, their children, and their property. In England, we've got nothing. So what's the best way to, keep them from... is get rid of all the big dogs, put them on muzzles so they can't protect you. That's what it's all about.
It's beautiful.
And apart from that, obviously, the council's getting money out of you by going chipping them and muzzling them and, buying stuff for them.
It's lovely.
And
Big Bear.
That's why his name is Bear. That's what my daughter's called him, Bear.
Oh, it's lovely. Wow, you've got all this on your doorstep. How lucky are you?
Yeah, well, no, I've drove from South Shields to come here. Because I'm chief dog walker for my daughter. Because he's big and hefty, and I go hiking all over the countryside, so I film everywhere I go. He's well, I miss me staffies. My dog was so loving and devoted to me. Would do everything I told him straight away. But in the end, he got that old and he just kept collapsing on his back legs. Poor bugger.
It's sad, isn't it? Yeah, my roots are in South Shields, so I like South Shields.
I'm born and bred, so I'm a sand dancer.
Yeah, a sand dancer.
Have you heard of that?
Yeah, my grandparents came from there.
Right.
But they migrated down towards London in the 50s.
Right.
So that's where my mum was born, and then obviously me. But I have been to South Shields to scatter my granddad's ashes, because that's where he's from. But it's lovely, very nice.
Well, I've got some lovely long beaches, South Shields. He's wanting to say hello. Want to say hello. Anyway, he knows that. Enjoy the rest of your day. Get on now. He knows your dog people, you see. Right, come on. Right. Right. There's another bridge across over there where that car's parked. Like a public footbridge. It must be people for going to that little township over there for hiking purposes, because there's a trail going across the grass here, where they're going there now. You know, see the grass track going right across towards that bridge, across over the river. Who's that, son? Who's that? Who's that? Who's that dog barking, son? Right, come on, we'll go and finish our walk, son. Come on. But yeah, there's a car parked over there. I wonder if it's their car, that going backwards. You see the road going along there. So that road is when you cross the main road bridge back there in Rothbury, and you follow it all the way up. You can go that way up towards Symonside and that. Right. To get the car parks. So I've never seen all these pathways before, so now I've seen them. Gateway coming up now. So I wonder if this is where you come down from the road. There's a person coming over that humpback bridge there now with a red top on, running across where the car's parked. All those sheep on the top of that hill over there. Right, any person who omits to shut and fasten this gate is liable to a penalty not exceeding 40 shillings. Right. So obviously this is a continuation road where you can drive along to where that car's parked at the bridge. So I suppose if you go up there, you can actually drive off the main road to come down here. So now that I've never been along here before, I'm going to check it out for future reference. Right, come here. Come here, son. Right, come here. You've got to shut the gate again, otherwise I'll get fined 40 shillings. Right, come here. Right, come here. Right, public bridle way to Rothbury 1 mile. Right, let's let this person pass on. Right. I'm going that way. Right, come on. Come on. Come on, yeah. Nosy, come on. Away. Go on in. Come. See, I've never been along here before walking, so I suppose if you're driving fast, you wouldn't even see this entrance to drive down there to go to that bridge. But you get some nice views back down the river from here. I think there might be a sign on the other side of the road actually pointing Riverside Walk, car park. That's what I remember seeing. And there's no sign, so if you're driving past here 30 miles an hour, you miss it. You'd have to look for a certain marking on the side of the road. Oh, there's a lay-by here, so if you missed it, you could whip round on that. Right, so coming from Thropping, once you see that big lay-by here, you know there's a little track going down to the bridge at the... Right, my GoPro 9 battery's just gone as I'm looking at that passing place lay-by on the main road. After walking up this pathway to see where it turns out, there's loads of people walking across that path there going to the bridge at the far side, and there's dog walkers walking along the edge of the river. There's two people crossing the field there going to where that car's parked at the bottom. So I suppose you could come down this track and drive along there where that car's parked there now, where the bridge is. That's what probably people have done, drove along there, jumped out the car and just crossed over the bridge and then started walking up there towards Simonshead Hills. So there's two people in the collie dog walking across and two people go in the opposite direction. Right, so them two people have just jumped back in their car and they've turned the engine on because the lights have just come on. So I'll be driving back along this way. Right, sit down, son. Sit, 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 sit. Stay there. Stay there. Yeah, stay there. Stay there. We've just driven from, mate. Is there a place where you can turn round at the bottom, and is there any passing places? Because it's only thin enough for one vehicle at a time, isn't it?
Yeah, you can turn down round at the bridge there.
Right.
And there's a passing place just at the bottom of the hill.
Just around the corner there?
Just
in case anything like farmers vehicles is coming up when you're trying to drive down?
Not farmers, but normally sometimes you get up the top here and someone will turn in from the road. So
that's what I'm worried about. That's why I've stopped you and asking, because I've never been this way before. I've just walked right along from Rothbury, but I've never noticed that this road is here or that bridge to cross over the river.
There's a passing place down the bottom, but if someone comes up
at the top end, that's where you run into the bother. Okay, cheers. Where does that bridge lead to when you cross over? It's obviously a hiker's bridge to get you across to go to Simonside or something, is it?
You can go to Simonside if you follow the hedge all the way up.
Right.
It takes you, brings down sort of where them houses are over there.
Right.
And then you go up the hill towards Simonside, or if you follow it up, you can take you to Frockton. There's another bridge like that, and it takes you over the river again and into Frockton.
All right.
If you follow the river.
Okay.
Because if you follow that field up the river, there's a stile at the top.
Right.
And then you just follow the river all the way around it. It'll take you out into Frockton.
Okay, thanks very much. It's just obviously I take him everywhere for walks off the main roads. But I've never walked along here. I always drive along to go towards Frockton through Rothbury because I come from South Shields.
All right.
And I'm just exploring. That's why I pulled you over, because you obviously have just drove from there.
Yeah.
So do you go down there often?
Most days.
Get the dog away from the road, same as me. Well, enjoy your day. Thanks very much, mate. Cheers. Take care. It's all right now. Come on now. Right, something else I didn't know. Right. Right, come on, son. Right, shut the gate again. Right, come here, son. I want to get fined 40 shillings. That's it, right. There we go. Right, come on. Right, back towards Rothbury. So there's loads of new things I've just found out. Them two people have just gone across that grass track. They're starting to walk along the edge of the river over that side, look. And they're going back that way where the S-bends are. And that's where the swans are, on that S-bend. So obviously once you're on that side though, you kind of cross over this side because you've got the golf course to walk past as well. So that'll be probably fenced off and private. Right, so there's the golf house there now and the golf course. Right, let me take this all in. Right. Right, back along the mile, back to the car. By the time I get back in the, these are coming through the turnstile gate, you know. Right, come and say, are you going to say hello, son? Right. Oh, yeah, he's all right. He's just come and say hello.
Come here. We'll let you go past. Hang on to her.
Like I say, he's all right. He just wants to come and say hello.
Lovely looking dog.
He's big. Whoa, he's a big softie. He's just too big, powerful. And I'm disabled through stroke, so it's hard for me to pull him back. But that's why I put him on a shorter lead.
Build your muscles up.
No, he rips the arms out the sockets. That's what he does. Exactly. Well, he's just gone a year in March, so he's still in the puppy stages.
Oh, right.
He's daft as a brush. But he would just come over at yours and say hello. Right, come on.
Well, I will let her off. We don't mind. Okay.
Is she okay?
Oh yeah, she's okay.
All right, she's not snacky, or he'd be fine. Like I say, he just likes to socialise with all dogs.
Yeah.
But the trouble is, if I let him off the leader and he would try to follow you, so I'd have to come to you and ask you to try and grab a hold of him because I can't run. I can't get him back on the leader once he's off. Yeah. And he doesn't want to go back on the leader, obviously, because he's not daft. He's thinking, oh, I love this being off the leader. Right, come on, enjoy the rest of your day anyway.
And yourself. Bye now.
Turn on now. Come on. Right, come on. Oh. It's all kinds of building work going up there. Scaffolding going around. They're building something new. That's a nice house where they've got the big veranda right on the back of it, so they've got beautiful views back down this way. Right. Have you got the right time, please?
Go on, you guys keep going.
Everybody's got mobiles for
10:25.
Thank you very much, sir. Right, come on. Right, that'll do by the time we get back to the car and drive back home. That'll be just leaving dinner time. I mean, I only drove 44.9 miles to get here. So how I got here was come along the A1 past the metro centre and just kept on going until I got to the turn off for the Coldstream Road, which is the A697. Took that off, drove along to the Anglers Arms signpost, drove around the back of the Anglers Arms pub and just kept coming along the Rothbury Road and coming to Rothbury down here. All right. Oh, yeah. Come on, son. Away, nosy. Come on. Away, stop being nosy. Come on. Yeah, come on. Still turning the way down. That must be another way of getting along the river then, that way. Right. Well, this is ideal for me because you can't go far. It just means I've got to keep on a leader though, because you're in sheep territory and cattle. But I don't mind that, as long as he's not pulling me bloody arms off constantly. But because he's had a bit of a walk now, he's settled down a bit now. He's not as bad. He's not excitable. Good boy, son, good boy. Right, we're going home now to see Talisha. Come on, we're going home now, see Talisha. I'll let him go into the river for another drink and all when we get underneath the road bridge. I'll let him go back down, get a drink. So as you're coming along from Rothbury, that turn off, that little road there, is very hard to see because there's no markings on it. There's just that lay-by. So Thropton's the next village along, this main road here. So them lads, that's all, in a group of them, they must be from a walking club of some sort. Oh, come on, we're going now. We're going now, son. Going back to the car now. Come on, back to the car, come on. Good boy, son, good boy. Back to the car, son. Good boy. Of course, it's getting into the afternoon now, so more and more people are starting to come out. So you'll get more people coming along here and dog walkers. But it's been a pleasant walk along here, and I've learned loads that I didn't know about before.